Welcome to Art Bytes. These are short encounters with the collection of the Marianna Kistler Beach Museum of Art. My name is Sarah Morgan, and I am a spring 2024 graduate student intern at the beach. I am co-curating our summer exhibit, Upon a Time, and I will be your host today. We will look at artwork by Antonio Frasconi, specifically the dog and the crocodile. Antonio Frasconi was born in 1919 and was raised in Uruguay. As a young boy, Frasconi studied at Circulo de Bellas Artes. After becoming bored with copying other artists' work, he dropped out of art school to become a printer's apprentice at age 12. In his teens, he made political illustrations. In his adulthood, he continued to create art that addressed political and social issues. In an interview, Frasconi commented on his political art. He said, quote, "A sort of anger builds in you, so you try to spill it back," end quote. In 1945, Frasconi received a one-year scholarship to the Art Students League and moved to New York. Frasconi was most well known for his woodcuts. In a Time magazine interview, he said, quote, "Sometimes the wood gives you a break and matches your conception of the way it is grained. But often you must surrender to the grain, find the movement of the scene, the mood of the work, in the way the grain runs," end quote. Frasconi created woodcuts for individual sale, artist books, and children's books. He illustrated over 100 books in his lifetime. These books include See and Say, a picture book in 4 languages, which he also wrote, Los Desaparecidos, The Missing, Kaleidoscope in Woodcuts, The Faith of Edgar Allan Poe, and more. Many of his books, including See and Say and The House That Jack Built, are multilingual because Frasconi wanted his sons to learn, quote, "that there are different ways to say the same thing, that there is more than one nation in our world," end quote. Frasconi often illustrated children's fable books that featured fables written by Aesop, who was a Greek fabulist and storyteller. Some of the fable books that Frasconi illustrated include Known Fables, 12 Fables of Aesop. For 12 Fables of Aesop, he collaborated with adapter Glenway Westcott and book designer Joseph Blumenthal. According to the New York Times, this book, quote, "was published by the Museum of Modern Art and honored by the American Institute of Graphic Arts as one of the year's 50 best books," end quote. Many of Frasconi's original prints for Known Fables are housed at the Eric Carle Museum of Picture Book Art. The dog and the crocodile is featured in the book Some Well-Known Fables. I will read the fable featured in this book. As I read, see if you can see which moment from the fable Frasconi has captured in this woodcut print. A dog was coursing on the banks of the Nile when he grew thirsty, but fearing to be seized by the monsters of that river, he would not stop to satiate his draught, but lapped as he ran. A crocodile, raising his head above the surface of the water, asked him why he was in such a hurry. He had often, he said, wished for his acquaintance, and should be glad to embrace the present opportunity. "You do me a great honor," said the dog, "but it is to avoid such companions as you that I am in so much haste. It is ever dangerous to be long conversant with persons of a bad character." Thank you so much for joining me.